Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World Daily with me, John Jordan. So the news we're looking at today is that 0xUniverse is going to integrate Matic network. Seems a bit technical, doesn't it? Seems a bit boring. Let's dig into what this actually means. So what is Matic network? So Matic is what we call a layer 2 solution or a sidechain. What those are kind of designed to do is make things quicker than using the main blockchain. So a blockchain like Ethereum or Bitcoin is known as like a layer 1 solution. Obviously, one of the key things about that is security, and they tend not to be very fast, and they tend to be kind of a bit difficult to use, and they can be expensive to use in terms of transaction costs. So good for security, good for DeFi dApps, not so good for games. With games, often you want kind of quick transactions, quick to move information around quickly, and not have it costing a lot of money. So this is one of the big problems people have had with Ethereum in particular, which has been the main blockchain that people have tried to make games on. So there's been this idea, it's been around for a few years, having these layer 2 solutions or side chains where you can take off some of the things that don't need this high level of security and do them much quicker. And then when you need the security in terms of particularly kind of item ownership, whether it's a game item or a currency, you can move that then back onto the layer 1 solution for the security you need, and that doesn't matter if it takes longer to process. So basically what we're seeing here is 0xUniverse, which is a blockchain game on Ethereum, which has been around for a couple of years. It's actually kind of popular. It maybe looks a bit old-fashioned now, but it's very, very kind of popular in terms of its sustained audience, at least. And that game, because it's been around for a while, is a bit old-fashioned in the terms of how it uses the blockchain. So it's actually kind of a fairly decentralized game in the sense of all the kind of game interactions, or pretty much all the main ones, use Ethereum main network, and that makes them slow. And in particular, you can always see with 0xUniverse, if the gas price goes up, so the gas price is the price of any transaction saved to the Ethereum blockchain, that goes up and down depending on demand. If that goes up, then 0xUniverse's daily activity goes down, because it seems like the way the game is constructed, its smart contract is quite complicated, and it always requires quite a lot of gas. So certainly I've been on occasions playing 0xUniverse, and the gas fee for a single transaction has been like over $2. So obviously people are going, this is a game, I don't want to spend $2 every time I want to do something in the game. So although 0xUniverse has this kind of audience who have stuck with it, and they stop playing when the gas price goes up, and they start playing when it goes down again or goes back to normal. Clearly, this sort of kind of interaction is a problem for all blockchains, particular for 0xUniverse. So it can definitely make sense for this game to support Matic, which is a layer 2 solution, which allows you to do some of these transactions effectively for no cost and much quicker. So that will allow 0xUniverse to start doing different things. So we can see here, it's got this new legendary planets underway. So we can see here there's going to be a new galaxy with a new set of legendary planets, handcrafted story, blah blah blah. Don't go into detail on that really, but it just kind of shows, I think, to a degree, how the kind of current state of blockchains, particularly Ethereum, limits what game developers can do. So they can be successful. I think 0x Games, which is the developer of 0xUniverse, they are kind of successful in the sense they have a product that's been going for a number of years, and it's sustained its audience, but they've been limited in what they can do. And now with this new technology comes on, then you can start to layer on kind of more complex interactions, better user experiences, hopefully attract more users in, have a different onboarding solution. So that is kind of good to see. Side point, it's also kind of interesting that a year or so ago, the layer 2 solution everyone in games was using was called Loom Network, and that company has seems to have transitioned. They've moved away from consumer dApps and games, and they're going more enterprise now. That they've taken that strategic decision. So we've seen actually a lot of the games that were going to use Loom or were using Loom are now using Matic. So Matic is now the kind of seems to be the go-to sidechain solution for games. We'll kind of wait to see if they kind of come up with problems as well. Clearly, creating blockchains and running them commercially has its own problems. But anyway, in terms of 0xUniverse, I think that's obviously good news, and it make it a bit more accessible. So we look forward to seeing that. Thanks for watching the video. This is Blockchain Gaming World, where we kind of cover the world of blockchain games. So if you're interested in that, please do subscribe to the channel. we're pretty active on it. But thanks for watching this video, and hope to see you again soon.